Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, center fielder, number 11.
Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Batting second here
now at the plate, Brandon Phillips. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Striding into the box, Matt Kemp. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta's after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner at second. Nobody out. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he's called out on a close play at third.
Batting third,
standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like...
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Jake Lamb standing in now. It's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Striding in, Adam Duvall. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. At the plate, Matt Adams. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Matt Adams.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And he gets ahead 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goldschmidt ranging into shallow right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. It got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Into the box now, David Peralta. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
David Peralta.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. David Peralta becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Chris Owings swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
I'm almost shaking my head up here, Matt. Another pitch right down the middle. Now, early in the game, he's getting away with it. But if he wants to have any length in this game at all, he's going to have to get the ball in the corners.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Coming to the plate now, Chris Archer. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Swanson.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Owings is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
In now,
Catcher.
Jose De Leon.
Jose
He'll get
De
to take
Leon.
his first cuts here. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me. Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that
Center
might have been
fielder,
extra
number
bases
11.
if it were 3 feet
Ender
higher.
Inciarte.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. A base hit in his first trip. Swinging a looper to left. Duvall is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Striding in once again, D. Gordon. He'll
Leading
look
off
to
for
get
the
something
Diamondbacks.
going here in this scoreless
Second
ball game.
baseman, D.
First pitch coming.
Gordon.
Here it is. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second
next
with
for
a
the
punch
Diamondbacks.
out, one away.
Center fielder, A.J.
Into the windup and the pitch. A.J. Pollard is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. To 2-2 now.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And this misses
The
for
first
ball
baseman,
four.
number
The
44.
second walk he surrendered here in the first 3
pitch.
innings. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Paul Goldschmidt is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And the changeup is way low that time. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Digging
Now
in to
batting.
try it again,
Left
Adam
fielder,
Duvall. 2
Adam
on, 2 out for him
Duvall.
here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Here's Brandon Phillips. 0 for 1 for him here in
Leading
this
off for the
one.
Braves, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Pollard patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in for his second at bat, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duvall has a read on it. 2 down. Now in the box, Matt Kemp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. Ready for another chance? David Peralta. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, number 7.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Mazara's on his horse. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
A shortstop,
Here's Chris
number
Owings
16,
now, looking to
Chris
put the ball in
Owings.
play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Swanson picks it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Stepping in,
next for
Alex
the
Avila. 1 for
Catcher,
1 as he reached
Alex
base with a double his first
Avila.
time up. Pitch on its way to Avila. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Matt Adams. 0 for
Leading off
1
for the
for him
Braves.
here in this one.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The tag, and he is out.
Now batting.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Tyler
He's
Flowers.
0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Pulled softly out toward right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball that's off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it the second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the
7.
passed ball.
Shortstop.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Chris Archer. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Chris Archer.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit to first. Gloved by Adams. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready
The
once
batter,
again,
number 9,
D. Gordon.
second
He
baseman,
doubled earlier in the
D.
game. 1 for 2
Gordon.
to this point. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. A cold strike on the inside corner. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Digging in once again, A.J. Pollard.
Number
Third
11.
trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Runner breaks for third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Striding in once again, Jose De Leon. 0
Leading
for
off
1
for
for him
Atlanta.
here in this one.
Pitcher, Jose De Leon.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's Ender
the center
Inciarte.
fielder,
He's 1 for
Ender
2 in the ball game.
Inciarte.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's Brandon Phillips. It's been
The
an 0
second
for
baseman,
2
number
effort
4,
for him to this
Brandon
point.
Phillips.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2. In now the power hitting outfielder
The right
Nomar
fielder, number
Mazara.
33.
No hits in 2
Nomar
trips to the plate
Mazara.
for him in the ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Duvall. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for another shot now. Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb.
Wow.
A couple of walks for him thus far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Settling under at his camp as he tucks this one away for out number 2. Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Digging in to try it again, David Peralta. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Shoots this one over to first. Adams has got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So here's Matt Kemp now. He comes in 0 for 2
Leading
thus
off for
far.
the Braves, left fielder Matt Kemp.
First offering on its way. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready for another
baseman,
chance? Matt Adams. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Ready once again, Tyler Flowers. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Stepping up now, Ryan Healy. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Ball inside.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Pollock. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. At the plate, Dansby Swanson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta's under it, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now at the plate, Chris Owings. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The shortstop, Chris Owings.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Owings will turn and head for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now. He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over.
Pitcher,
but now 0-2, he's got to try to make contact.
Your attention,
Chris
please.
Herman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Chris Herman.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
The batter, number 9.
Stepping into the box, D. Gordon. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Late that time for a strike. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Luke Hochevar has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45.
Standing in, Jose De Leon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Danny Santana is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Starts him out with the knuckle curve and he swings through it for strike 1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Center fielder, number 11.
Now batting, Ender Inciarte. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks. Number
so they'll
46.
make a matchup move here and bring on a south. Into the windup and the pitch. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Here's Brandon Phillips. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Duvall is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, no more. Mazzara, he flew out in his last at-bat. Melvin Upton Jr. will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Randall Delgado enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning. Runners off for second. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Inciarte rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay, and he's safe. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Good lead off is second there. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Jose Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
52, Jose Ramirez, a defensive change for the Braves. Now playing right field.
Digging in, A.J. Pollard. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he misses with it. 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Inciarte's there. Makes the play. 1 away. Striding into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. Nope. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase him at 0-2 pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. First offering on its way. Grounded to first. Gloved by Adams, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Matt Adams.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Adams will look to go to second here. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Archie Bradley, 6'4". Sean Rodriguez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. Now in the box, Dansby Swanson. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Pitcher.
The pitch. Jose Ramirez steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Ender Inciarte.
And a surprising intentional walk here, as that will now load the bases.
The second baseman,
stepping in,
4,
Brandon Phillips. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Avila is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run.
Your attention, please. Now
so a save situation now as they turn it over to their closer, Jim Johnson. At the plate, Adam Duvall.
Leading up the bottom of the ninth for the Diamondbacks.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 7.
Striding in, David Peralta.
Peralta.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Owings now.
16,
he comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 on its way. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Inciarte is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.